Welcome back in, everybody. We're going to get started with the second series of the day. It is going to be Sigma.YNT versus No Sorry. No Sorry reforming from the old Rise stack from the last tour, and they did take this series in a 2-0 fashion in the last tour as well. So Sigma.YNT looking for a little bit of revenge here, but No Sorry. We get ourselves right into the draft here. No Sorry. They've already got themselves the, I guess maybe the edge in the mind games here, as again they did win this last one in the last tour 2-0. So Sigma.YNT, how can they respond in this tour? Maybe take this away from No Sorry, get themselves their first victory under the belt, because both teams, if I take a look at the last tour, let's do that now. Yeah, Sigma.YNT did finish above Rise here. 4 and 3 for Sigma.YNT, and Rise, who are now No Sorry, finished 3 and 4. Losing out to the main YNT team, rebranded as Moneymakers, going down to Cybercats, PuckChamp, as well as... Who else did they lose to? Was it Hydra? It was Hydra. So... Okay, let's see. The Death Prophet does get through this time. We are going to be seeing it for the first time today as the Natured Prophet, the Beastmaster ban out, the Clockwork, and the Broodmother. So, again, Disruptor, Snapfire, Rubik, Undying, Dragon Knight. What's have I missed? Enchantress.
10 seconds remaining.
All still available. Yeah. No, sorry. We'll get the Death Prophet right out of the gate. So, I mean, this is actually going to be one of the more popular bands. It was one of the more popular bands in the Eastern European Division 1. And we'll see how popular it's going to be in Division 2. Last series, it was ban out every single time. So Sigma.YNT, they go for the Rubik. And then what else do they want to go for in the second pick? Anything planned for them? Are they just going to have a think about it? Yeah, so Sigma.YNT, what have they been playing recently too?
10 seconds remaining.
Did they play? They did. So
5 seconds remaining.
Monkey Kings with the Disruptor, playing that as the support.
Dire team pick.
They go for the Doom though. Suppose it makes sense. If you can get the jump in, we saw it was an alright Doom. DK Focus playing that, and then all of a sudden it wasn't an alright Doom in the last series. Sigma.YNT going back for it. If you can get it off on the Death Prophet, maybe get the jump on, stop that Exorcism as well as the Spirit Siphons, Death Prophet. It's got alright right clicks, but that's not the main draw of picking this Death Prophet up. So the Doom is able to get on top of DP.
Dire team ban.
As they go for the Ursa, so going for 2 cores right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, this Doom might have a good time up against the Death Prophet in the game, but coming up against the Ursa in the lane, if there's some controller heroes, I wouldn't mind seeing the Snapfire to come out for No Sorry in that second phase. Or a Crystal, even a Crystal Maiden. Oh, a Crystal Maiden. Being able to get the lockdown, they ban out the Terrorblade. Yeah, being able to get the lockdown, and if it is the Snapfire, the Crystal Maiden, you get the Cookie or the Frostbite onto the Doom, and Ursa just rips through the Doom with the Overpower and the Fury Swipes. But what else here do Sigma.YNT want to be banning?
10 seconds remaining.
Up against the Death Prophet as well. Is it going to be the safe lane? It's not going to be the safe lane because there's no... The off lane or the mid lane Death Prophet here. Because if it's going to be... That's more than likely going to be your off lane for Sigma.YNT, the Rubik and the Doom, coming up against the Ursa. So, it depends where Sigma think this is going to go. It might depend on the bans, but the ban out the Primal Beast, again, another good flex hero. You could look to put the Death Prophet.
Radiant team ban.
No, sorry, don't have the last pick either. So Sigma.YNT, after this first pick next round, they are going to be able to respond to the double of No Sorry. And this second phase of the picks, this is where it flips on its head. Obviously you have that first pick, so you can jam in whatever's not banned out here as your preferred hero, and then you get to respond to every other pick of the side of No Sorry. So they ban out the Naga, the Lycan's going to be going here as well. I wonder if they ban out the Enigma as well. Enigma, Visage, Dragon Knight, these heroes that have some push potential in the lineups, because the Beastmaster and the Lycan are already gone. Might even ban out the Ench themselves here as well, No Sorry, if they do want to pick up that Lycan.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
No Sorry. I would like to see a stun lockdown hero.
Radiant team
Probably don't want to run
ban.
they ban out the Tinker. Yeah, we don't need to see that hero
Maybe the
ever
regular
again.
Pavarotti.
Ice Frog, fingers crossed that he's going to nerf it into the ground come 7.33 in a couple of weeks. That is another question, though. When is the patch going to come? It says
10
mid-April,
seconds remaining.
but we've got Division 2 right up until the major
Radiant
starts. So what, are
team
we going to
pick.
get the patch a day before the
Dire
major?
team pick.
Disruptor.
As the Disruptor comes out for Sigma.YNT, good on against the Ursa before the Ursa gets a BKB. Being able to just glimpse him back as soon as you get... I mean, he's still going to have that blow potential again. Fury Swipe's overpower can just rip through heroes. So Disruptor has to be quick on the finger with the glimpse.
10 seconds remaining.
Otherwise, the Ursa gets the kill, gets glimpsed away, and she's like, yeah, I was going to disengage anyway.
5 seconds.
You know, bye-bye.
Dire team pick.
Tackies.
Okay. Some burst damage coming through. Techies with the change. It is getting popular in the Eastern European region. I know Antar plays the Techies. It looks really good at
10
the minute.
seconds remaining.
You know, being able to get you get the heroes low at level. I mean, does he even go for the sticky bombs at level
5
1?
seconds
Because
remaining.
the jump in with the blast off into the taser at level 2, especially if this is gonna be. Do you put this as a pos 5? It might allow the Ursa to close the gap.
Radiant
The
team
shard's really
pick.
nice on the techies as well. And yeah, it is going to be the Crystal Maiden. So it's going to be the position for techies, and the Crystal Maiden comes out for no sorry in that position 5. Good hero level 2. Comes out very aggressive. Crystal Nova slow. The Frostbite is going to be there as well. So the Ursa, you know, if this Doom Rubik combo aren't careful, this
10
Ursa will be able
seconds
to rip
remaining.
through them. And Crystal Maiden with some great control.
5 seconds remaining.
So yeah, I really do like this pick. What does Sigma.YNT want to go for in the mid lane? The puck is still available.
Dire team ban.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Okay. Something a little bit different. Wind Ranger. Ooh. Do you throw the Doom into the safe lane then? Put the Wind Ranger in the off up against the Ursa? The Wind Run's going to be nice. There's no
10 seconds
purge.
remaining.
There is a stance on the Death Prophet going into the team fights, but there's no purge.
5 seconds remaining.
You still have to worry about the Frostbite, though, coming out from the Crystal Maiden. So maybe you put this one mid, and then just in the mid game, you unleash the power of the Wind Ranger on the Ursa. Because Windy's still going to want the BKB at some point, I'm assuming, if this is a core, which more than likely the Disruptor and Rubik going to be 2 supports. Wind Ranger, is it going to be the off lane or the mid lane? I think you want to run maybe the mid lane up against the Death Prophet. You can still stay away from the Spirit Siphons as well with the Wind Run. You get a good amount of nuke with a power shot coming through onto the Death Prophet if you can land that. So yeah, wouldn't mind the mid. Ban out the Drow Ranger here on the side of No Sorry as well. Sigma.YNT. Banning out the Ember. So thinking this might be the off-lane Death Prophet, I guess. Or maybe just trying to get the Ember Spirit out there because, you know, if it is the option, they can flex the Death Prophet to the off. The Ember Spirit gets the lockdown onto the Wind Ranger. Does a lot of damage even without the right clicks coming through. So the Wind Ranger's Wind Run wouldn't be super effective against the Ember Spirit. Might need to ban out the Storm Spirit here as well. Again, similar kind of concept. A lot of lockdown and a lot of magic damage coming through from the Storm Spirit that Wind Ranger might not want to be playing it up against. And wouldn't be surprised to see that Storm being banned out. The puck, again, still available for No Sorry. If this is going to be the off-lane Death Prophet, what would you then run into this Death Prophet? Well, it's still there anyway. Terrorblade's gone removed. Nagasaran's been taken away. Could go for... Anti-Mage is still there. Would you want to run a ranged carry? Heroes, what have you got? Maybe... Yeah, maybe you do want to run the range. Maybe the Faceless Void. The Faceless Void isn't ban out either, is it? Don't think so. No, Faceless is still there. So in terms of heroes, what are you looking at? Maybe a Faceless Void, you get the lockdown onto the Ursa. Try and get that in range time and then get the follow-up. Maybe a Wraith King as well. That doesn't really care. Bloodseeker's not been banned out. Meanwhile, I mean, mid lane, the Batrider is still there as well. So what else can they look for?
10 seconds remaining.
So yeah, they ban out the Anti-Mage on the side of No Sorry. Won't
5
be there
seconds
for them.
remaining.
I mean, Sigma.YNT, they have a lot of reserve time to think about this, only just getting into that last minute and a half of the reserve time left. So if you want to drag this one out, think about this next pick phase as well as this ban. And they do have that last pick as well, so they can respond. So they just need to think about what they want to be playing here, potentially as a carry for the side of Sigma. What else? What would you want to run up against the Ursa? Maybe something with a disarm?
Dire team pick.
Or something that plays at range.
Radiant
Just
team
looking through
pick.
potential carries. I wonder if... Would you play the Weaver? I mean, you still got to watch out for the Bash of the Abyssal Blade that comes out for the Ursa at some point, but the Weaver wouldn't be too bad as the puck. It does come out for No Sorry, so yeah, they're going to be picking that one up as the mid laner, and it will be the off-lane Death Prophet.
10
So
seconds
what does
remaining.
Sigma.YNT want to be going for in their last pick here?
5 seconds remaining.
Probably not an Illusion Hero. You've already got that Ursa coming through, so the Battle Fury will be able to rip through them. So, something like the Chaos Knight, the Phantom Lancer, something that probably won't be played up. Do you actually go for the Faceless Void? Being able to get the jump in, maybe something like a Sniper here or a Shadow Fiend as well. So let's see. Sniper being able to play away from the Ursa. We saw it in the last series as well, but it was that mid laner. But, Sniper being able to play from the Ursa isn't a bad pick. You play away from the Death Prophet as well. Maybe if you want to go for the Shadow Fiend, the raise is that it does out-damage the Spirit Siphon. So you might be able to take down the Death Prophet in this offlane quicker than you can Spirit Siphon and regen up. So Sigma, what's it going to be here? Down to the last 25 seconds. So really taking the reserve time to think about it. And it's going to be... They're going all the way through here to look for this final pick. It's going to be... It is going to be the Chaos Knight anyway. So they're looking to get the blow up onto the Death Prophet in the lane before she can really regen through with the Spirit Siphon, just trying to out-damage her. I don't know how much I like this coming into a late game Ursa though. Maybe they don't let it get to the late game. Maybe they will be able to get the kills, get some early game momentum going, and take down the side of No Sorry, take some really quick objectives. I do still think you need to watch out for the quick Roshan by Ursa though on the Nosric, so maybe looking to ward that one up. And just slow down the momentum of the Ursa. But yeah, Sigma.YNT, they go back for the Chaos Knight, so let's see how much pressure they're going to be able to put on the Ursa in this game, maybe slow down that Battle Fury. But I do think I like No Sorry's lineup a little bit better. Purely because the win range is the X factor. I think the Ursa deals with the Chaos Knight in the mid to the late game. And even if that Doom comes out, Ursa should be able to, he's got the end range. If you can get the end range off before the Doom comes out, so what? You're looking to maybe get it onto the Death Prophet or the Puck. The Puck would probably be the better target to get the Doom on because he's that hypermobile hero, wants to be dipping in and out of the fights. So I think I'm backing No Sorry coming into this one. And maybe Sigma.YNT, they'll be able to surprise again, get some revenge from the last tour as well. But for now, guys, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over at EGB, and then we'll get started with the first game of the second series right after this.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system. Welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
So let's see those player cams. Sigma.YNT just looking fully concentrated. Yeah, they've got themselves. There's not even a lot of blinking going on there. Remaining out of contact. Meanwhile, the communication coming through from the side of No Sorry. Did they want to go here? There's going to be the grab back. The glimpse comes through, though. They might be able to get the kill with the Chaos Bolt coming through onto Dominic. Dominic going to get himself away. 4 heroes. The lockdown and now the Nosric, the chase down. It is going to be a team fight coming out in the river before the first minute, and they get the kill onto the Rubik. They might even go for more now. Fanscore going to be slowed down. Archangel coming up with right clicks. And let's see, are they happy with that? Can't see the emotions. Everybody keeping it close to the chest. Coming through, but No Sorry, they've already got a good start here. They might even be able to invade for at least one of these runes. As the Rubik just starts to move himself through the Radiant Triangle. getting closer, but the Doom's going to be the only one in the river here. Do they want to try and contest into this? The Ursa's already moved himself away. So it looks like they're just going to settle, maybe for the 2-for-2 here. YNT. Yeah, just backing himself out. The Chaos Bolt will be used, but the... Is it going to be enough damage? It's not. YNT should be able to run himself away, taking some harass, maybe even the glimpse to drag him back, but it looks like they're not going to go for it here as the 2-for-2 runes. They will be traded off. No sorry with a bit of an early start here. That first blood going their way. And yeah, being picked up on Dodron as well. We see the odds. No sorry. That's a surprise to me. EGB thinking Sigma.YNT. Maybe because they finished the last tour ahead of No Sorry. But No Sorry did take the victory last time these two teams matched up. Let me see. Was there any player changes? The Nozeric, Dodron, Blizzy, Arrow, Black Archangel. So Blizzy and Arrow this time around. Okay, so there is a couple of changes on the side of No Sorry. It's going to be YNT and Dominic. So yeah, maybe thinking the team change as well as Sigma.YNT having a better time overall in the last tour. That might explain the odds a little bit. But yeah, Dodron got the first blood as well, so that's going to be a really early bottle to come out for the Puck. And now for you, he's going to get bullied in the lane. I mean, Puck comes through, he's got the orb. He can come through with the Waning Rift as well. That's some extra magic damage once he gets that skilled up. Bottom lane, Dark Lord taking some harass as well. Now YNT just throwing it on to Vanscore. Vanscore just have to put up with, but he's got to be careful because if he puts up with these sticky bombs for too long, there will be a blast off to come through eventually, and he will be able to get the kill here onto Vanscore. So Vanscore just again playing it away. Just playing behind, trying to break the vision from the techies. The techies, though, the longest attack range in the game. Well, pre-take aim coming through from the sniper. But just base attack range, he is the longest in the game, and Vanscore going to be harassed out. Even if it's not the biggest attack damage, we'll still take a couple of right clicks coming through from the techies. Yeah, it looks like Vanscore, he's got the D-Ward off. Does he try and get the pull through? As techies will be able to get the pull back now as well. Vanscore maybe trying to contest onto this, but Dominic just hanging back a little bit, looking for the creeps, looking for the denies. Vanscore, the glimpse comes out. Kinetic field will be now as well. The sticky bomb, the blast off. It connects onto the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight trying to do the damage onto Dominic, though. Dominic will be able to get himself back. The Spirit Siphon was going. Meanwhile, in the top lane, how is it looking up against the Nozeric here for the Doom? He's doing all right, matching those last hits. He's getting some of these last hits incorruptible up against the Nozeric, but the Nozeric doesn't look super contested. Yeah, Doom, what's he gone for in terms of levels? Level 2, so he's holding the point. Might not go for that Devour just yet. Again, the change to the range creeps means that you can't just Devour the range creep. It isn't that secure on the range creep at level 1 anymore. But he could still go for it at level 3, though. There's going to be the Frostbite coming out onto Queasy, though. Queasy gets the telekinesis away. The Nozeric tries to step up to deny. No, the Fade Bolt does take down that range creep here. So Corruptible, level 3 coming out soon, but he just got for the point into the Infernal Blade. As the Nozeric going for another chase down. Was that Frostbite? It is available once again. Does he want to go for it? Corruptible, yeah. And the Earthshot comes in for the Nozeric. Tries to get in front. Corruptible. The right clicks from the Fury swipes. He starts to stack up. One more. It will be enough. No! He uses that wand, but will he be able to get himself away? Doesn't matter. The Nozeric gets the chase down. And that changes targets onto Queasy. Queasy, though, with the telekinesis. The tower shots, it won't come up onto Dino. Dino's going to be able to walk himself away from this one. He doesn't have any regen left. One more right click. Where's that Fade Bolt? He has the mana for it. And Queasy gets the kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, what was the tip for? It will be forever a mystery here why Dark Lord went for the tip. For you in the mid lane. Just trying to do the damage onto Dodron. Dodron, how's he looking? He's running this. Well, I suppose he's not running it, but he's got the advantage in the mid lane thanks to that first blood up against For You. Yeah, For You going for the water room will be affected here. The jump out comes from Dodron. Dodron, he gets the water room with the orb now as well. Trying to be cute. But won't be able to get it. Black Archangel just going to block this. Gets the D-Ward off now as well. So blocks the camp. Even gets that D-Ward out. Scorcher comes out from Corruptible. Level 2. 2 points into that. So not even going for the Devour here in this lane. Probably is still going to go towards the Hand of Midas.
We'll ride the horseman. Death shall follow.
Yeah, the Nozeric going to be given some regen from Black Archangel. You want to go for another chase down? They do. The Earthshot comes out now, and that Scorched Earth will be down. Whereas the Frostbite? Frostbite comes out. Telekinesis, though. I think the Nozeric, this time, he's going to learn his lesson. Queasy, not going to be the target. And This top lane, though, Frostbite comes out again. Telekinesis is down to Nozric's level 3. No point into the overpower. It's just going to be the Fury swipes. One more right click. Infernal Blade will be used here, but Queasy, Earthshock comes out, and Denozric gets the kill. In fact, can he come back for another one now as well? They get the route onto the Doom, and the Doom, he's going to go down. Denozric, he gets low. This time he will survive. Meanwhile, Vanscourt takes down Yond. Okay. Techies... He's being harassed out. They've got the glimpse as well. Dark Lord going to be able to stack up now as well. Death Prophet has a Spirit Siphon, 2 points into this. And Dark Lord's going to be losing some life. But DL. Oh, the glimpse right back. Dominic can he get himself away the blast off. He was being teased there by Yond. Doesn't actually. Just goes for that little cat wiggle. You know, like when you see a cat about to pounce. But doesn't actually throw himself into the fray. And Dominic waiting for these Spirit Siphon charges to come back. Has a tango in his backpack. Yeah, we'll be able to get that off. And the Dark Lord's got a lot of sustain here. The Chaos Strike coming through. He's got that lifesteal. And it's... What is it? Every 4 seconds? No, it's not even a cooldown on this. What was the thing that's being changed to a cooldown instead of just being random? I can't remember. The winner rift here is Dodrin in the mid lane. You're for you. Again, not going for the shackle. Just going for the 3 points into the power shot. And it will be the double damage rune. In fact, the rotation from Queasy now as well. Dodrin. Oh, he's got to run. The ward comes out, so he's going to see it. Yeah, he's going to run to the other side. He gets that D-ward off here as well. But Queasy backs himself away. There's still a double damage rune on a level 6 for you.
Oh, wait, no, I couldn't.
The only thing is, he doesn't have the lockdown. So even if he went in for the focus fire, Dodrin should be able to get the orb, the phase shift away. Yeah, and Dodrin should be able to outlast. Windranger looking for that level 7 before he comes out here. With a 1 point into the shackle shot before he tries to get the focus fire off. You want to Nozric. How's he looking? The Scurry Fury, Ursa Burr. Going towards that Battle Fury. Still top of the net worth as well. 3.2k. So it is looking really good here for the Ursa. After that first death as well, it's not really... There's no big contest coming out from the Rubik and the Doom. The Doom could look to get the jump in at level 6 when he's got the ultimate up. Yeah, but Denozric's going to be able to get himself... This last creep as well, that's going to be the Enrage. So Queasy gets seen by Black Archangel. Fade Bolt will fly through, but the Frostbite... Look at the damage onto Rubik from that. Just from that. Slowed down now as well by the Crystal Nova. But Nozric not going to be able to close the gap even with the Fade Boots. Phase Boots and the Fade Bolt. Bottom lane though. Yond. Dark Lord, does he want to try and turn this one around? Yond got really low and he's not going to be able to get the kill here onto him, Dark Lord. But he's still got the Chaos Strike. He's still got the sustain. When Ranger's going to TP up, was that double damage rune? He's got it popped halfway through now. They do not have a shackle shot. 4 points into the power shot. Looking maybe for that telekinesis lockdown here with the Infernal Blade for the Doom as well. The Doom with the Devour though, he's not actually got any skills from any creeps. And Dodrin, he throws the tape. He's just like, yeah, nice one, Windranger. Great use of that double damage rune here. I'm just going to carry on pushing out the lane. So for you, the double damage rune, it's got about 10 seconds left, if that. Not going to be able to get it off onto the puck now as well. No, sorry, having a really good time against Sigma.YNT in the laning stage. They've not completely won it because the Chaos Knight, you know, ooh, the TP coming in through from the techies. Debating Yond. There is a Dream Coil. But it looks like this Yond TP, it was just to drag him. Vanscourt just dragged him off the lane now. Going to be able to go back towards the bottom lane. But Dark Lord is in the jungle looking for the farm. Looking for his armor as well on the Chaos Knight. Dominic hasn't been able to use the Exorcism to push down the towers, but now with Dark Lord leaving the lane, they might be able to push it here. Mid lane now as well for you. Again, the 2 points into the win run. Dodrin doesn't want to commit with the Dream Call. His supports, they've left him. Gone back to the lanes. But yeah. How's he looking against the Wind Ranger? The Wind Ranger is only about 400 gold behind, so a good rotation, a good couple of kills. And Foyu's right back in it. Going towards the Maelstrom on the Wind Ranger here as well after the power treads. So, power shot comes out. I mean, neither one have really been put under pressure in this mid lane, and they're taking the trade. They're going to be happy with this now. But the haste rune comes out. Can they get the chase down Vanscourt? He might be the one caught out here. The ward does see Doldrin coming up to the to this lane, and it might just be to push down. The fortification will be used after the exorcism comes out. Dark Lord's in the jungle. He is away. But yeah, Doldrin with that haste. He's got himself the... I'm surprised the tip's not come out here from For You, just to get it one back, but the TP back into the mid lane here. Did they get the jump onto the For You? Doldrin doesn't have the blink dagger, but the Winter Rift comes in, the glimpse out. Doldrin with the orb, though. He's going to be able to dodge off that glimpse, and now, did they get the kill? They should be able to. They get the kill, and they're even going to be able to get themselves onto Vanscore. Vanscore, well, you tried, bud. You tried your best with that glimpse onto the puck. It will cost you your life slowly, but surely they do get the kill. Dark Lord now as well. The Rubik has TP down, but with 3 heroes, it looks like Dark Lord's going to go for the TP. Nothing to stop it. Archangel, telekinesis comes out. They get the kill onto Archangel at least. But Doldrin with the rotation in. They get the win in Rift. The sticky bomb for the slowdown. And Queasy, he might be feeling queasy after this one. He is going to be sent to his grave. Doesn't matter what he stole in terms of spells. Just Doldrin gets the kill, wipes it from his spell sheet. That's the Usurper. Okay, he's close to this Battle Fury now. 10 minutes in. This is going to be a really good time. No Wraith Band, nothing like that to come out extra. But you don't really need it because you weren't contested it in the lane. You picked up a good 3 kills as well as an assist on the Usurper. So you don't need like some extra protection coming through from the Wraith Pack. From the Wraith Band. Anything like that. So you feel comfortable going right into this Battle Fury here if you've done Osric. Doom does have the Hand of Midas at least. Do you want to go on to Osric here as well? They might make a move. The Shackle comes through to connect onto the Death Prophet. He's going to blast off in, but with 3 heroes here, Spirit Siphon doing a lot of heavy lifting, but it won't get the heal out for the Death Prophet enough to survive. And now Yond, well, he's going to be taken down as well. Meanwhile, on the top lane, the Doom comes out. They get the kill onto Nozaric. Right after me talking about how much pressure he's not under now, the Dream Cold comes out, Corruptible. He's going to be leashed here. Doldrin, does he want to try and go for the kill onto Vanscore first? He sees Corruptible, and now the rotation from the Crystal Maiden as well. Corruptible will go down. Black Archangel sets up for the second kill, and Doldrin, even from that glimpse, Vanscore, does he get the chase down? Because it's going to be the Fade Bolt. No, the Freezing Field comes out from Queasy, and Queasy, he has that spell steal if he wants to go for it. Archangel, though, did you throw the... No, Queasy's not going to go for the spell steal either way. So both supports on the side of Sigma.YNT do get out alive, and they do get the kill onto the Ursa. They lose Corruptible in the meantime. But you trade that off for an Usurper all day long, especially because he was just getting towards that Battle Fury as well. So slowing down that farm little by little, it does help. Especially when the Chaos Knight's just getting uninterrupted farm like this.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I suppose the big issue is, even if you get the toggle from the arm, like, you know, and you're absolutely perfect with this toggle in the fights, mid lane, Smoke's gonna break. Vanscore, he's just TP'd himself in. Crystal Nova gets used, so does the Exorcism. He wants his tier 1 tower in the mid lane. There is still a fortification. Glimpse, who's gonna be glimpsed back were. He got a lockdown onto the Crystal Maiden now with the Chaos Knight rotating in. Dark Lord picks up the kill. And they might even try and protect this tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Dark Lord, he's looking to get active after this armlet comes out. And no, sorry, they might be put under a little bit of pressure here with the Ursa still looking for his farm here after the Battle Fury has only just been brought out for him. Do they want to look towards the Roche? They don't. That answered my question. Yeah, you do have to still respect the Dream Call coming out from the puck, and Denozaric get a really good rotation in. They are rotating over heroes. If we take a look at the map, we can see 4 heroes moving over to where the Ursa is. The bombs explode, and Denozaric, he just backs himself away. He's like, yeah, I might be strong, but my Enrage is on cooldown. You know, I've only got the Battle Fury, no BKB just yet. My teammates aren't anywhere close, so I'll just play it safe. I'll just back myself into the triangle and wait for these Ancients to respawn. Mid lane, though, did he go? There's going to be the Frostbite onto the Wind Ranger. The Illusion Room going to be sniped here by the Crystal Maiden as well. But no jump in from the puck, no real follow-up. Which Blade? Actually, they might go for more. Did he want to go? Yeah, they get the silence onto Vanscore now as well. Dream Call going to be used to further disrupt. Wait for his teammates to catch up. Now, the damage from the orb. No, Dominic gets it with a Crypt Swarm. But either way, he was going to go down. As the Chaos Knight is away, we'll be seen underneath a ward coming up onto the side ground. But it looks like the side of No Sorry just going to be happy with creating space here for the Usurper. letting Corruptible push down the top lane as well.
Dire's top tower
Okay,
is under
rotation him
attack.
from the Wind Ranger. He's got the Focus Fire if he wants it. Like,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
we'll see. I mean, I still think the Wind Ranger needs a buff.
Dire's
I'm a big
top
Wind
tower
Ranger
is
fan.
under attack.
Whatever you want to call that.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
I think the
attack.
Focus Fire, I still don't like the damage reduction on the Focus Fire. Like, the old Ags that took the Focus Fire damage reduction off. I mean, I know there's the talent, but it's still like another 9% damage reduction on that. And, yeah, I think the hero, I mean, it could be niche like this here, like Sigma.YNT using it, but I do still think the hero needs a little bit of a rework, a little bit of a buff. Because the core kit is nice, but every, like, the power shot has damage reduction per unit hit, the focus fire has damage reduction. Just be brave, take it away. It'll give her just flat damage on her ultimate. Ooh, to get the frostbite off, no, the drag back Black Archangel, he's gonna go down. Dark Lord gets the kill. Chase out here from Wind Ranger inside that smoke. Does he get the shackle off onto Dominic? Dominic, he might go down. Focus fire, but the shackle, it's not gonna connect. It looks like Wind Ranger gonna give up this kill. Dominic behind the tier 1. Oh, Dark Lord. Some quick thinking there. Gets the deny on the Arcane Rune. Dodrum was making his move towards it now as well. The puck. Gonna be the blink before the BKB here for the puck. So he does want to be that engager.
Radiant are scanning.
Look for the chase downs. Excuse me, look to get the jump ons as well. Dark Lord, how's he looking in terms of net worth? He's still going to be about 1,000 gold behind the Ursa, but he is finding his farm. He's got this armlet going towards his BKB Echo Saber here as well, which will accelerate the farm a little bit. But it's just going to be nice for the fights. So we'll see this Chaos Knight, how quickly he wants to get involved with the rest of his team. Whether the Sigma wait for the BKB here on the Chaos Knight before they look for a full team fight. Techies... Ooh, Korea though. All flies through. They won't be able to get a jump on though. No jump in from Yond. They did see him a little bit, I do think. But yeah, Vansco's going to be able to get himself away. Meanwhile, there is a question. Did they not see him? No, they didn't have the vision for him. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, you can see that the protection being given over to the Ursa. Dominic down here as well as Black Archangel, just sticking close to Denozric, who will be seen actually by the ward on the Radiant side, just in front of the Dire shop. So let's see, what are we looking at item-wise? Ursa, he's got the BKB completed now, going towards the Blink Dagger. The perk is going to be about 200 gold away from this Blink of his own. For you, going towards his own BKB, but he's only just going to have enough of the Ograx here. Black Archangel, nothing queued up, nothing important anyway, just a smoke to come out for him. Courier-wise, yeah, just going to be able to get the T-Ward here as well with that. So, yeah, not a massive item to come out for Archangel at any point soon. Dominic, how's he looking? He wants his own BKB. He's got himself the Ograx. The Greaves are out for the Death Prophet now as well. Some good sustain, but he's still going to be about 2,200 gold away from the full BKB. He is finding the farm, though. Oh, Corruptible. How's he looking as Vanscore just trying to play Minesweeper here in the middle of playing Dota?
So winded now.
Yeah, the Doom. Going towards the... He's got his own BKB. That is up now. Wants to go towards the Blink Dagger. The chase down onto Vanscore. They do want to go for it now as well. The blast off. He might be able to... I say there, Yond. He might be able to get the kill. He does. With the mines as well as the proxy bombs. Gets the kill onto Vanscore. And this time, Vanscore strays a little bit too far from the rest of his team, and Techie's been able to take advantage of that. And Techie's Yond, what does he want to build towards? I know it is a Techie's, right? But again, the kind of hero that he picks. Oh, we're taking a look at the okay, just taking a look at the set. It is a pretty cool set. You've got like that the biker dude, I don't know what you call it, like the biker gang set coming through, even though he's pushing a shopping cart full of explosives. And what's more rad than a shopping cart full of explosives? But yeah, the Techie's going to be going towards the Aether Lens here as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see if he gets a good build-up, you know, if he goes into, even though he is playing this position 4, if he does go into like a Ghost Scepter into the E-Blade at some point, just really try and blow up these supports, maybe even the Wind Ranger on the side of Sigma.YNT. Sigma.YNT though, they are looking for a smoke out, not inside the dire vision. So the jump out, Dominic, the glimpse comes through though, the drag back. They're going to be able to save Dominic's life. There's going to be a really good blast off into 4 heroes. And YNT, he sets that up absolutely perfectly here as well. Has that shard for the stun as well. Corruptible using this BKB, trying to get the chase down. Darklord, can he get himself away from this one? Dodrin gets the kill on Squeezy. Now they might even be able to get the kill on Darklord. Darklord, can he get himself away? There's going to be that Dream Call coming through, but one more right click, and Donozric will be able to get the cleanup. That all comes through from the Techie's blast off, getting the stun onto 4 heroes, allowing No Sorry to turn that one around. They do lose both supports as well as Dominic, and the Doom doesn't get used. But yeah, the Techie shard with the 1.75 second stun, if you're not expecting that to come through, it was a great setup there for the Techies to turn it around. And this is the issue. I was talking about it. Did I talk about it, or did I just say it in my head? Anyway, the point I was going to make, and maybe did make in the past, is that it doesn't matter if you've got these perfect armlet toggles here for the Chaos Knight. As long as the Ursa's alive, these Fury Swipes stack up and up and up and up to the point where toggling the armlet's going to be completely useless, because he's just going to be able to come through whatever health you regen through from that. Maybe I just thought it to myself. Buono is a great turnaround there from No Sorry. The mine's exploding, and Black Archangel, he might act as this early warning system here for Donozric. He's already starting to back himself away. Don't forget the Doom is still available here for Corruptible.
A prize.
That should help.
Wind Ranger, though, going to be the recipe away from his BKB. So yeah, with the Mithril Hammer coming out now as well, plus 24 damage before reduction. And reduction and reduction. He can get the kill onto Vansko. He was trying to hide himself in the trees. He gets caught out. They set up for a good kill. I wonder now if No Sorry, they still have to worry about the Doom, but being that disrupted down, no Static Storm available either. It looks like they may make a move into the Roche Pit here. And No Sorry, they have those mines around. If they want to go for the Exorcism as well, they do. So they want to make quick work of this Roche. And maybe even if Sigma.YNT know it's happening. 22 minutes in, they're going to get this first Roshan on the board. It's not the fastest in the world. In fact, might still be interrupted, but you've got to watch out for the Dream Call to come out here for Dodrin. They're trying to make a move. The BKB comes out from Corruptible, but the Aegis will be here. Corruptible, he's already used the BKB. Does he want to carry on fighting through this now as well? There's going to be the drag back to get the kill onto Archangel, but once that BKB is down, the jump comes through. They take down the Doom. They might even be able to go for more. Where is that Dream Call still available? The blast off, they get the lockdown, they get the stun onto the Rubik, and now Rubik, these mines, he is caught in no man's land. Dominic will be able to get the kill. They get the stun out onto the Chaos Knight now as well. Chaos Knight in the trees, that Dream Call, going to be able to get locked down. Donozric finishes off the kill. Vansko, he is going to be next on the chopping block. Gets a glimpse onto the Ursa. They can't go for this tier 2 either, or the tier 3, because there is still a tier 1 tower in the top lane. But a really good fight there, a really good cleanup, and yeah, Corruptible jumps himself in with the BKB, thinking, okay, I'll get myself in with the Doom. And maybe get it off on the Ursa. But he just wasted so much time on that BKB, couldn't get inside the pit, and by the time they do actually want to chase in, I mean, as soon as he pops that BKB, the Roshan goes down, and the Aegis goes the way of the Ursa, so he's popped the BKB, immediately tries to turn and hightail it, which means his BKB is ticking down, and then he just gets locked down, killed off. And No Sorry, again, they've got that momentum in their favor. They've got a very scary burr. Going for a Basher here as well on the Ursa, and a Shard. So we'll be able to get the time extension coming through on that Earthshock, giving him the 1.5 seconds on the Enrage. And yeah, now top of the net worth by about 4,000 gold. So it is coming up aces here for Ursa. And we'll see what No Sorry. What do they want to try and do objectives-wise? Because we take a look, we can see, thanks to the handy-dandy bar from production, it is going to be the Exorcism up in the next 20 seconds. Phantasm's down for 35, but this BKB starting to come up for everybody. How far away is the perk from his BKB? Going to go towards the Lincolns first, it looks like. So, okay, he wants to make sure he's not pulled in or stunned up by the Chaos Knight. Yeah, he's using the double damage rune, gets himself a regen here as well. They take down this tier 2. They're going to be able to claim the outpost on the side of No Sorry. And Sigma.YNT on the back foot. How did they get themselves back into this? Queasy. Okay, just standing in the trees. Smoke's going to be here, so they're not going to be spotted by this ward on the high ground. Queasy, mate. Oh, the courier comes through. What's going to be on the courier there as well? It doesn't matter, it survives. And now Ursa chased down. They've got the reveal onto Queasy. Queasy underneath the tier 2 tower. Doldrin should be able to, will be able to, and can get the kill. In fact, Archangel gets the kill secure. And, yeah, there's no kill steals in Pro Dota. It is all just kill secures. As For You has to run himself away. I wonder if the Nosric, does he go for the chase down now as well? Not going to go all the way onto the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger just backs himself out with the Wind Run. Do you... Oh, top lane, though. The Doom comes out. TP's coming in. Perk, does he live through this one? It's going to be a long one. BKB comes out from Corruptible now as well, but you've got to watch out because there is a Basher there as well. The 4-staff up to, onto the high ground, and Corruptible gets the TP away. Does get the kill onto Doldrin there as well. Throwing out his voice lines. And Yond sets it up with the mines. Sticky Bomb being thrown out here as well. What do No Sorry want to do with this Aegis though? It's got a minute left on it. Yeah, Ursa's going towards the MKB. So no Abyssal straight off the bat. He just wants the MKB for the Wind Ranger. Speaking about the Wind Ranger, trying to come in now as well. The Static Storm does get thrown out now. Dominic gets low, even with his BKB. The chase down from For You with his Focus Fire. Might be doing a lot of damage, and For You has to get himself away as the BKB will be wearing off. So, okay, it's going to force out BKBs from both sides. But no kills either side. A bit of a nothing fight. I suppose it's good for both sides that these BKBs are going to be down. The Chaos Knight still has his. The Ursa still has his as well. It looks like Chaos Knight, yeah, with the build up. He wants to be going towards the Mage Slayer, wants to be going towards a full Bloodthorn here with the Oblivion Staff, splitting it out from the Echo Saber so we can get that BKB a little bit quicker. While this is going on though, the top lane being pushed in. No Sorry, they aren't sorry about putting the pressure onto the tier 2. Doldrin, just in case there's a jump opportunity here, just waiting around. Vanscore though is invis close to him. But not really going to be able to get the benefit from this invis rune here. Nobody's showing. Because that Aegis will be reclaimed now from the Ursa. How far away from the MKB is he? Still a decent amount. Might be going towards the Demon Edge first. Yeah, I probably swaps out the Windlace for it. Even though the Windlace is nice, obviously the MKB a hell of a lot more valuable. So if you can get that, he has to watch out on his courier though. The Secret Shop being invaded by the side of Sigma.YNT. He even gets himself a Paladin Sword. Everything is coming up Dan Ozarek here in this game. So, Doldrin. What did he pick up there? And was it his? Was it the Elven Tunic? No. No, okay, it was just his own neutrals. Neutral item. No, wait, actually it might be. Yeah, it's gonna be the Elven Tunic. Got snatched. Somebody left it. Oh, that's not good. Like, I know there's an MKB coming up, but that would have been really nice for, like, the Chaos Knight for the attack speed. He's got himself... Okay, he's got himself the Paladin Sword, so maybe, like, on the Wind Ranger. The Wind Ranger gonna stick with the Dragon Scale. Oh, that's rough, buddy. That is real rough. Oh, no, they've got their own Elven Tunic, but they've got one back in the base. So I'm going to assume that it's going to be both of them. Yeah, it must have been snatched here. The jumping from Doldrin, being able to take that from the camp, it wasn't picked up from the side of Sigma.YNT. It's not a massive thing. You know, in another 10 minutes or so, we're going to get to the tier 4s. In fact, in another 8 minutes or so, we're going to get to the tier 4s. And that'll be forgotten about. It's just the principle of it, you know? Losing that neutral item to the enemy team. As what are we looking at? 12 and 19 here between the teams. 7k net worth lead going the way of No Sorry. The Puck got himself the Lincolns up. Going towards the Octarine core soon now as well. YNT, is it going to be? It's going to be the 4-staff to come out for him after this Aether Lens. Wouldn't be surprised to see if he gets the gold. You know, if the game goes long enough here, YNT go get himself, you know, upgrade that Aether Lens, get himself towards the Octarine of his own. Top lane being pushed in from the side of Sigma.YNT. Can they do anything about this? So the smoke's going to come out, so maybe trying to bait this one. Roshan, the big man, back up in at least 16 seconds. But let's see. Are they just going to try and protect the mine? It doesn't blow. The sound goes. But the proxy mine doesn't actually explode. Well, the one in the river does, though. Again, early warning system for the side of No Sorry Roshan. It's going to be up in 28 seconds as well. So this is going to be a really quick respawn on the big man. So let's see here. I mean, Sigma.YNT trying to hold the triangle. Trying to hold the proximity mines. Doing a lot of damage to Queasy as well as Vanscore. Yeah, that's right. I'm available for Santa impersonations around Christmas time as well. I've got myself a great ho-ho-ho. Maybe not the belly for it and the beard for it, though. So they do have to be supplied. Roshan, he respawns. No, sorry, didn't want to look for this, or did you want to look for a pick off first? Maybe looking to get a team fight out here. Dark Lord as well as Queasy. The walls go down, they see Queasy. Queasy's the silence comes off now as well. He's got that 4-staff. Even going to be able to... He does. He has that psychic headband, so he has to push away as well. Telekinesis comes out. Crystal Maiden, though. The dive comes in. Static Storm. Those sticky bombs, they blow up onto 2. Both supports go down. Denozeric can get himself away. He's popped his own BKB. Dark Lord's going to be ripped through once again. The Storm from the Bash. It gets the lockdown onto the Chaos Knight, and they get the kill. He's got no buyback available. They do get the kill onto the Ursa, though. Ursa, if he wants to, he can buy back into this. Dream Call onto Corruptible. Corruptible, he's going to be locked down. Killed off all 5. Go the way of No Sorry. And now with the exorcism going, even the Ursa being down now for the next 74 seconds, do they want to go into the pit? They do. Poor Roshan, he's just trying to enjoy some quiet time. You know, he's the true introvert here. And all of a sudden, the 4 heroes come and invade his home. And all of a sudden, Frostbite coming through. I wonder if they buy back onto the Ursa, just to give him the Aegis. Maybe not, give it over to the Puck. Take the Shard. Who would you take the Shard on? Crystal Maiden, maybe? So you can move on the freezing field. Let's see. I mean, they're not going to delay this for 30 seconds, yeah. So they give the Aegis over to Dodrin, and it's going to be Dominic that takes the shard. So, increases the Spirit Siphon, and if you get... Okay, so if you are consecutively siphoned for 3 seconds... Yeah, I do English good. I can pronounce consecutively. But yeah, if you get consecutively Spirit Siphon for 3 seconds, you're going to be feared coming into this. And, well, I see some fear in the support's near future on the side of Sigma.YNT. How's For You looking as well? He wants to go towards that Daedalus, but he's not really got himself. Look at this. He's closer to the techies than he is. Well, he's about the same distance between the techies and the Puck. But as a mid laner, you want to be keeping pace. In fact, he might go down here now as well. Dodrin gets to jump in. No BKB force up from the Wind Ranger. Going to hold his nerve there. But yeah, if the techies, if this position 4 techies is having a great time in this game, it's just... It's so hard to maneuver around the map because these proxy mines, they just come up every single charge. Every time they're up, he's going to go towards a 4-staff now as well. And with this Ursa being back up as well, the Furry Scurry, that's the MKB. He's completed it up now. He's got the gold. He's coming in on the curry. He's going to go back for the Abyssal Blade here as well. So Wind Ranger really does need to be scared of this Harry Furry. Because he is pretty darn scary if you get locked down by a bash.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So yeah, No Sorry. I would like to see...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You know, were EGB are kind of putting No Sorry in this game now. Like I say, with them putting Sigma.YNT coming in as the favourites. But No Sorry are just... Yeah, they're in control. I mean, you look at the Dota Plus win rate here as well. 86% in favour. Yeah, win rate wise, The win probability 87% in favor of No Sorry. Exorcism's going to be used here. Dominic looking to maybe cut this creep wave. Look to put the pressure onto the T2 now as well. You can see there's even a tier 1 tower still standing in the mid lane for No Sorry. So Sigma.YNT, they could try and cut the wave, but there's going to be towers all the way through that lane to TP2 to try and look for a gank. Now the creeps push in. You have a fortification. I wonder if they use it, save it. You've got to save it for the tier 3s, right? You've already used your tier 2 tower fortification, so you just let this one fall. And if they try and go high ground here on the side of No Sorry, as Dodrin gets the kill onto Vanscore, might even be able to lock down onto Chaos Knight now as well. The silence comes out. Dark Lord, though, gonna go for the TP. Do they have the interrupt? No. Oh, the fear. Maybe like half a second away from blocking that. Because the Chaos Knight didn't use his BKB, just went straight for the TP out. And yeah, the fear from the Spirit Siphon, it just wasn't there long enough to proc. Vanscore, he's going to be back alive pretty soon as well. They're getting close on the Ursa for the gold for the Vanguard. Going to need another 300 gold for the Vanguard if he wants to, but maybe he just buys out the recipe first. And then goes back for the Vanguard. Well, he's got the slots. Who did he get the blood on the Crystal Maiden? Crystal Maiden, Dark Lord will get that kill. They get the lockdown onto Dodrin now as well. Dodrin has that Aegis still, though. Looks at the back lines to get the kill onto the Doom. And Corruptible double shackle coming through here from the Wind Ranger. For you, can get himself away from this one with his BKB going. Trying to counter out onto the Ursa, though. The Ursa's going to be able to get the rifles coming through. And For you is going to get low. He's going to be taken down here. Dodrin gets that kill. They're going to be dragged back onto the Ursa. But Ursa now, do they get him away from this one? He's getting low. He's going to get glimpsed back. He gets taken away from the Chaos Knight. They're going to be able to get 3. They're going to be able to get 4 out of this once again. They get all 5 heroes with the Doom respawning. In fact, the buyback came through from Corruptible there as well. So, No Sorry. They're looking to force this one in. And Denozric, yeah, leading the line on this. So, do they actually break the base? They're going to be able to get 2 of these. Fortification will be used, and they're looking to try and split these lanes. Dodrin pushing in the mid lane while this tier 3 tower on the bottom lane goes down. So was this fortification. Will they use it to protect the racks? No, sorry. They might just get a free one here. Chaos Knight still dead for the next 24 seconds. No buyback available. Corruptible, he can't charge headfirst into it either, because if he loses his life, that's the dieback for the Doom. He'll be dead for between like 80 and 100 seconds as well. So yeah, they're going to go for the second fortification on the tier 3 tower, but the Exorcism is coming out this time now as well. And it looks like they're not going to give this one up here. No, sorry. They want to push into the base. Going through, Dominic just hanging around. Does Dominic have his BKB? He does. It is back up for him now as well. Down to 7 seconds. The Exorcism damage onto the racks. Doesn't overcommit. Sees that the CK is respawning. Backs himself away, but they do a decent amount of damage to the base. Taking down 1 lane and 2 tier 3s and half of the melee racks in the mid lane's health as well. Oh. Dominic going to disconnect. Bit of lag. He's just going to relog, so hopefully it won't take too long while we get the relaunch in. But yeah, no, it's going to be a bit of a run over here. 14 to 30 and a 23k net worth lead for No Sorry. And again, they did this as Rise in the last tour. There has been a couple of changes, but to be honest, this is going to sound flamey. And Blizzy, when he moved to Darkside, let me make sure I'm getting this right. Yeah, so Blizzy moving over to the dark side hasn't really impressed on the off lane. And it seems like Dominic, at least in this match here for No Sorry, it could turn in the next one. You know, it could flip on its head. Let's take a look. Play cams are up. But yeah, Dizzy's having a really good time. Excuse me, Dizzy. Getting Blizzy and Dominic mixed up. But yeah, Blizzy, when he moved to Darkside, it seems like No Sorry. They've got themselves a competent offlaner to come through that's taken the role of Blizzy here. And they look pretty good, at least in this first match. Obviously, there might be bigger and better opponents that they come up against in the future. But at the minute, No Sorry having a pretty good time. Did they... Yeah, so they got Yond in there as well. So, but these 2 players, they're looking really good on the current lineup. At least in this first game. I mean, my sample size is 38 minutes worth of game time. Up against the team that they did beat in the last series, in the last tour. Ursa even gets himself a Pentared sword. He is... Oh, I'm hearing a BKB. Denozric, well, we'll not even show that on stream. We'll do him the favor. He uses his BKB. Jordan going to taunt him. He's just saying, yo, we've got to give Sigma.YNT the advantage somehow. And that BKB for Ursabur is going to be down for the next 73 seconds. He did use it in the jungle. Maybe even trying to activate the double damage rune, something like that. Just misclicks. So yeah, what was that? I mean, it looks like it was a 6-second anyway. So all you're really losing there is the cooldown, and Sigma.YNT, they aren't going to contest for the next minute. So the Nozric should be safe from having that one figured out. Yeah, he's got a double damage rune bottled as well. What's the timing on that? Should be popping pretty soon, right? Because was that the pre... No, it might have been the 38-minute rune. For Sigma.YNT. They're looking to get themselves outside the base. They know they have to win this fight. Or at least try and take a fight on the away from the base. Because if they lose a fight around the base, they're just going to lose that base. The next Roshan, at least 49 seconds away. So you can see the control coming up on the map. Just look at how tight, around the Radiant Triangle. Not really giving up any angles. No entrances there from the side of No Sorry. Even while the Ursa's farming up. You know, they're not giving anything away. Even if they don't find a hell of a lot of farm, they're just happy to sit in this triangle, wait, protect this next Roshan that could be up in the next 25 seconds. And keep all these mines just in position here on the triangle for that early warning system in case they do get an early Roshan. You just need to know where the side of Sigma.YNT are. Actually, what's the tech he's gone for? It is going to be the E-Blade to come out for him here, this techies. So, he's already got the Ghost Scepter up, going towards the Kaya next. Queasy has to go for the DPOA. Roshan, it's going to be 45 seconds before the big man's back in his pit. Yeah, you can see Archangel, just look at all these mines. Just finding the perfect spacing for these. And you see that Dominic, he's pulling them into a couple just to clear off the creep waves, but there's going to be so many mines on this high ground. I really don't know how Sigma.YNT, they need to get themselves a professional minesweeper there to get themselves through. So yeah, the win range, you're going to go for that 16% focus fire damage reduction. And we'll see 6 seconds. Ursa's set up for this here as well. We'll see if it's going to be the refresher, a double exorcism, or maybe even the double dream call. If you want to fight this one out with the double dream call, yeah, Roshan, it's going to respawn. It's actually going to be the Ag's Blessing. Do you give this over? Let you use it when you're stunned or disabled. And reduces the cooldown. Yeah, you probably give this over to the Ursa, especially if the Chaos Knight gets a lucky dragon. On the Reality Rift, the Chaos Bolt coming out there as well, because the Reality Rift goes through spell immunity. So they just give over everything to Denozric. Dominic takes the cheese. And now, again, with this Aegis, they could look to break the base here. Or re-break the base, because they've already taken down again. This Melorax is regen pretty much up to full health. Don't know if it's going to be lucky the second round in, though. The second time around for No Sorry. They're going to look for it. They still have the Exorcism. It's going to come out. Fortification, it's not here on the Radiant side of the game either. So this tier 3 tower, it is going to fall. Just get refreshed just as I say that. It was just coming back up. Do they want to go for the big swing around BKBs though? There's going to be the dragon. Did they get the kill? That's going to be the Aegis being popped. He did get shackled and locked down, but the damage on the backlines, Dominic, they've already taken down another lane of Rax. Corruptible. He's using his own BKB right back in. Look at how quickly they're getting the damage. No! The blast off come through. It gets the stuns. They're going to be able to do the damage. In fact, I think they end the game here now as well. Queasy will go down, and they're going to be able to get the GG call out of Sigma.YNT. So, No Sorry, starting off how they left this series in the last tour, taking this first game away from Sigma.YNT. And you see the relief on a couple of their faces here now as well. While Sigma.YNT, yeah, they even need to get up and walk themselves away. You see there's a bit of a just a bit of a stretch coming out, just walking away from that one as we get through this first game. 35-14 and a 36k net worth lead coming out for No Sorry. They were cool, they were in control, you know, they didn't overextend, they looked for the rotations when they needed them. They kept the Ursa farm and they kept him away from these team fights until he felt comfortable. Even if Sigma.YNT got a little bit of an early lead, No Sorry, we're just able to drag it right back in their favor. In fact, if we take a look at the graphs, everything dips in favor of No Sorry, never really dips up in favor of Sigma.YNT. So looking through this, Dark Lord 6, 5, and 3 on the Chaos Knight. He found, I mean, that last fight, he was doing the damage onto Dalsric, but after the BKBs were off, you've got the Dream Coil coming through, you've got that freezing field being dropped as well. It's just so hard to sustain once those BKBs are down, and No Sorry able to take this first game. Looking again really comfortable. Dalsric 13, 3, and 9. And this is going to set them up for the second game. Are we going to see another 2-0 here today in this second series? Because they're set up comfortably. And again, they might have those mind games over the side of Sigma.YNT. So we'll see if it's going to be enough in the second game. But first, guys, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break or so, and we'll be back with the second game right after this. So stick around, and we'll see how this one's going to fall.